Hello everyone, my name is Sethi. I hope you all are staying healthy. Today we are going to talk about wholesaler price index and consumer price index. First of all, we will see wholesaler price index, or you can say the WPI. WPI tracks changes in price which one business pay to another business. WPI tracks changes in price which one business pay to another business. It doesn't include price which you pay in grocery shop. It include price which shopkeeper paid when he purchased 10,000 bags of rice. In order to measure WPI, we include some baskets of good. In India, we divide baskets in three parts and provide weight according to importance of goods. First basket, manufacturing product, in which include cloth, steel, chemical, cement, and this group account 64.23 of total WPI weight. Primary article, in which include basic stuff like vegetable, fruits, milk, minerals like iron and copper, and this group carry weight 22.62%. Fuel and power, this group include petrol, diesel, electricity used by industries, and this group carry weight 13.15%. Even though WPI is not a price which you pay, but this is warning a sign. For example, if price of cotton increase, that means WPI increase, then price of shirt will also increase which you purchase. So WPI is warning a sign. And features who pay in case of WPI businesses, wholesaler, quantity deal with the bulk, means a truck loaded with the goods. Services we include in this or not? We don't include services in WPI. It only deal with the physical goods. Formula, summation of price relative into weight. We already know what is weight, divided by summation of weights, and we can calculate relative price with this formula. Current price divided by base year price into 100. In India, as of February, we use 2011 to 12 as a base year in order to calculate WPI. How to calculate WPI? Commodity group and their weight. We have already talked about what are commodity group and what are their weight. Here we have base year price. Here we have current year price. We will go according to this formula. First of all, we will calculate price relative. And formula of calculating price relative: current year price divided by base year price into 100. Current year price, base year price into 100. Similar, current year price, base year price into 100. Current year price, base year price into 100. These values will be called relative price. According to this formula, we will multiply relative price with the weight. These are weight. We will multiply relative price with the weight. So we multiply relative price with the weight, and according to this formula, here we have summation sign. That means we need to add all this value. When we add all this value, it will become equal to summation price relative into weight. And now we will divide summation of weight, and this is summation of weight. When you add all this value, this 100 will be called summation of weight. So we divide this one with 100, it will become equal to this one. So this is our final answer. How to calculate WPI inflation rate? Formula: WPI current minus WPI in previous year divided by WPI in previous year into 100. For example, in December 2025, WPI was 157.0, and in January 2026, it was 157.8. So this one is current, this one is for previous year. Divided by with the previous year into 100, it will become equal to 0.51%. That means inflation rate is approximately 0.51%. Consumer price index, or you can say that CPI. Wholesaler price index tracks changes in price which one business pay to another business. But CPI tracks changes in price which is paid by a final consumer for buying goods and services. That means CPI measure how much prices of everyday things are changing, like food, cloth, or transport. But why CPI is important? purchasing power. That means if CPI is increasing, you can buy less things from your money as compared to earlier. For example, many year ago you could buy so many things with 500 rupees, but nowadays with the same 500 rupees note you can buy very less things because of increase in CPI. Salary and pension, if CPI is increasing, then government will increase salary and pension of employees so that they can cope up with inflation. Interest rate, RBI closely watch CPI. If it exceed more than 6%, then RBI increase interest rate so that spending can reduce. If spending reduce, prices will come down. Formula to calculate CPI: cost of market basket in current year divided by cost of market basket in base year into 100. Items: base year price, current year price, quantity. First of all, we will calculate cost in base year. In order to calculate cost, we multiply quantity with price. So, price of bread in base year 2, quantity 10. Price into quantity similar. Price of coffee in base year 5, quantity 5. Price into quantity and total cost become equal to $45. Similar, you can calculate cost in current year. Now we divide cost in current year with the cost in base year into 100. So it will become equal to this one. That means 44.4% price increase since base year. Formula to calculate inflation rate through CPI. CPI new means current minus CPI old means previous year CPI divided by CPI old into 100. There are four major type of CPI in India: CPI for industrial workers, CPI for agricultural laborers, CPI for rural laborers, CPI rural and urban combined. Most important thing, as you know, we use base year in order to measure CPI. Recently, Government of India has officially revised base year for CPI from 2012 to 2024. Means now we use 2024 as a base year to measure a CPI. So this is all about today's video. I think you got it, and thank you so much for watching this video. Bye. Take care.